Hello, caregivers. Today I'm going to talk to you about the Senior Daycare Center and how our parents can actually benefit from the Senior Daycare Center. As you know, when our parents start to age or when they are being hit by a major disease, they tend not to exercise a lot. So at the daycare center, a lot of opportunities are given to them by recommending them the appropriate activity to actually strengthen their muscle. For example, if you can see from the picture, a man is actually trying to throw a ball into the net. For us, this is a very simple activity, but for our parents, it can be a bit challenging because they need to use their hand muscle to throw the ball into the net accurately. So a lot of practice may be required by the older age group to perform this activity. And if you can see at the picture on your left, there is a man who requires a walking frame. This walking frame, if you can see, a lot of our parents will be using it, but some of them, they do not really know how to use it safely. And some of our parents might be using the wrong walking aids. So the physiotherapies and the occupational therapies at the daycare center, they will actually uh, assess our parents, and then they will actually recommend the most appropriate walking aids for our parents. In this picture, you can see a lot of activities which involves cognitive. Cognitive activities are very much important for our parents because as they age, their brain cells tend to be deteriorating too. So they need to be actively participating in activities which actually enhance their thinking skills. For example, drawing, painting. These are important because they need to know what they are drawing. They need to choose the appropriate colors and paints to actually match their drawings. And also about the puzzle, they can't anyhow place the puzzles. They need to think where they need to place correctly on the board. Card games also involve them to think. They need to get the right shape, right numbers to play the games. And coloring, as I mentioned, they need to color accordingly, and then they are also motivated to color into the picture and not out of the picture. Scribbling is also very important because they need to use their brain to think how to form a particular word. Reading is as much important because some of our parents after a stroke, right, they tend to forget how to read, or maybe they would have forgotten how to articulate or pronounce difficult words. So at the daycare center, speech therapists are over there to help our parents to assist them to speak and articulate words. After a few sessions of the speech therapies, right, our parents might be able to pick up, and then they might be able to pronounce it, not perfectly, but then we still understand what they're trying to say. Here we can see old movies. This is also another activity that we need to ask our parents to be actively participating. Why? Because some of our parents, while after aging, they might forget the past events. So these movies or the musics, old musics, will actually make them recall back their past events, making them look at the photographs and even reading their old diaries if there is, can actually make them recall back their past events. What were they doing during their childhood, and how did they even meet their spouse? All these simple events will be all recalled back with this simple activity. From this picture, you can see that a lot of elderlies are gathering together. They are involved in a lot of activities and so on. So this is actually important for our parents too. They need to be socializing with the same age group if possible, because when you are mingling with your same age group, you tend to share a lot of common stories, common experiences, and your common childhood memories. And then through that, right, they be able to express themselves, and then their emotions will be better, and their life will be better. You can increase the life quality. Finally, how will we as a caregiver will benefit when we send our parents to the daycare center? Some of us will feel very guilty sending them to the daycare center. We might want to hire a helper to take care of them at home. But remember, at home, there's very limited activities that our parents are engaged to. Whereas when you send them to a daycare center in the morning, they are actively participating in a lot of different kind of activities which involve their body muscle, their brain cells, their social skills, their emotional well-being, all are involved. So remember, we sending them to a daycare center is very important, and they will benefit, including us. And when they are at the daycare center, we can also attend to our personal needs, which means that we can actually continue working. We can actually spend more time with our spouse. We can actually spend more quality time with our children by bringing them out during the time that our parents are at the daycare center and so on. So remember, you're not alone. Uh, Taking care of our parents is not an easy task at all. We need to understand them because aging is not easy. We need to understand what aging is all about so that we can manage our parents as well. Simple initiatives like sending them to a daycare center can be very much important for them and for us because it will improve their quality of their life and also our life. And the stress level for both of us, for our parents and for ourselves, will be also greatly reduced, and we can be happy, and we can be a very happy family. So I will see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.